I'm gonna start a little bit early. I know I had scheduled for 6 o'clock for this live stream. I'm not gonna take long. If you come on here, that's fine. If you don't, you can't stay long. That's fine as well. Today I'm going to talk about the country I was born in, El Salvador, and as you can see in the background there's the Roanoke, Virginia airport is on the other side. You can barely see it. But anyways, back in 1988, that's the airport right there that where I entered this country when life really began for me, really. So, um, and of course, the airport now is new. The old airport that I landed in a long time ago, back in 1988, was is all destroyed, or like they demolished the whole entire airport. Then they rebuilt the whole one, whole brand new one or something like that. They tore down the whole, like, an old one that was. Then they rebuilt the new one like years later on. But the old one's not anymore. So the old one was very very small, by the way. The new one's very large. So, um, but yeah, I'm gonna try to plan to take a trip to El Salvador or something. I don't know when. It's just a proposal, and like I said, I haven't been to my um, birth since 1988. So, and that's a long way. Hey guys, if you're coming on here, I started a little bit early, just talking about my country of birth, El Salvador. I was there back in 1988, and I'm planning to try to see maybe someday go back there and visit. I don't know when. It's just a proposal. I don't know exactly what time frame I'm going to do it, but I'm going to try to see if I can make it back to my home country again once again, at least one time in my life. So I'm gonna, but there, I guess but that back there, there's airports over there, and that's where you know, came to this country at, the plane landed there, and life began over there. So, hey, what's going on, Yaster? Yeah, I'm starting a little bit early. I know it's real nice. Sunset is very beautiful. Let me turn. There you go. You can look at that. Yeah, I'm just facing this way because that's the airport. That's the area where the airport is, the Roanoke, Virginia airport, and that's the airport I came when I came to this country, and that was back in 1980. Now, like I said, in case you guys coming on here for the first time, um, back in 1988, there was a old airport there. It's all torn down. They got a new one over there. So, um, but I'm the airport over there where life pretty much began for me. So yeah, the mountains are real nice. I mean, Roanoke, Virginia, and Salem, Virginia, they all sit in like a mountains. I mean, the whole, if you look around you, all around you, you're surrounded by mountains. So yeah, you can't see over there, but I'm on a hill, and I'm surrounded by buildings. So the buildings kind of like drown out the mountains from where I'm right now. But what I'm talking about is pretty much I'm going to try to go back to my home country, um, El Salvador, and someday, like I said, I don't know when, but I'm planning to do that. So, hey, Wendy, thank you for coming on here. It's pretty cold out here too, by the way. So the temperature's really dropped a lot. I think I went out hiking earlier, and yeah, it was fine weather, and all of a sudden the temperature just dropped right now. So, but yeah, the mountains are real nice. But like I said, I'm standing right here, and the the buildings behind me kind of drawing out the mountains. So this is the best way to just see the mountains right now. So, I can turn here and see the sun setting right there. Again, the trees blocking the other of the mountains. So, Anyways, yeah, I was not gonna take long, but that's what I'm talking about. Is pretty much what I'm trying to attempt to go back to my home country someday. I may have to take a tour guide. I may have to have somebody, guide me where, like I said, it's been a long time. I don't know. As a child, I don't remember hardly anything about my country I came from. But, I thought about going back someday. I'm just, visit, checking out the place and, see some sightseeing there. But now I do know this for a fact that, um, El Salvador, Guatemala, Nicaragua, and um, Honduras too. Um, back in the '80s, there was like a civil war. It was real bad, and I don't remember much, but I was adopted. My adopted parents told me about the war down there and how it was bad, and a lot of people were killed back down there, and it was bad. So, but the Civil War is not around anymore there, but there's still a lot of crime in El Salvador. So I got to be real cautious about that. But yes, I am planning to take a tour guide to El Salvador someday, and I may do that next year. I don't know because I have planned for next year. Next year's on vacation because I'm eligible for 2 week vacation twice. So for my job, so I may take a trip down to South America and see Machu Picchu. Is at Inca City. I think it's Inca City on top of the Andes Mountains. I'm going to check that out. And I may also take a trip to the Easter Islands next year in 2026. But I don't know. I'm thinking about it. But I may back to El Salvador someday because, like I said, came to America from El Salvador in 1988. So that's a long time ago. So I had a lot of people in the past tell me, why don't you go back to your country? Ever been back to your country? I said, no, I haven't. It's been a long time. I never thought about it, but guess I guess it's one of those times I go back to your roots, so, and temperatures just dropped. It's dropping every time. Like, it seems like it's dropping a lot now, so, but the weather's nice. It's still nice. It's not that cold. It's kind of like nippy out here, so. But yeah, it's real nice. I mean, you can the mountain chain around you, as you can see, is like filled up with like it just has lots of hiking. I mean, if you're a hiker, you can you're more welcome to knock yourself in the Appalachian Mountains right there. So the wind has really picked up too. So. But that's what I'm talking about. I just thought about going back to El Salvador someday, and check it out. May take a tour guide and check out the Mayan ruins down there. And some actually was born in Sonsonate, El Salvador, a city called El Sonsonate, and my sister was born in San Salvador. So. Yeah, because like it's empty out there because this is actually an open field, and actually where I'm standing at is actually it used to be a farmland at one time. See, I'm gonna turn our camera a little bit. See, back there it's just all it is just buildings. It's got a lot of shopping centers. It's a lot of restaurants, but this whole area here, like all the way over there, used to be a farmland at one time, and so they bought the farmland, they bought the land, and they purchased, they had the family had to move out. They were mad about that, and I do know. And see, when I came here in 1988, they were just building this whole shopping center here. So yeah, that section right here is just as a gap from the shopping center all the way down to the airport. So, and yeah, so I've seen pictures of it. Like I said, I don't remember the farmland that used to be here. They call it the Huff family farm. That used to live here. The Huff family used to live here. So, and of course, this area right here, they gotta leave it, open because of the planes that come here. Because sometimes you can hear the planes come. They fly very low too. So, yeah, El Salvador is like I said, they say it's a beautiful place. You know, I remember, like, I don't remember much about parents. My adopted parents did tell me certain things, how like it was, it's a nice country, it's a beautiful country, but it's a lot of poverty down there as well, and it still is. Um, and of course, Salvador a lot better than it was back in the '80s. I mean, I know, like, you know, I lived in the orphanage when I was down there, so the orphanage could have been, torn down. I don't know. It's Who knows? It could be still down there, but I don't know. Lots of things do change over time. So, and just like this, air changed a lot too. So, like, like over there, you can see the hotel, the Hampton Inn Suites, and I can't remember the Comfort Inn. I see the Comfort Inn. All that stuff wasn't there when I was growing up. So they built up a lot of stuff over the past years. And I know I lived in North Carolina for like, what, 9 or 10 years. And I came back in for the first time in a very long time. And that was like 9 to 10 years. And it's built up a lot in that 10 years I've been away. So yeah, lots of things can change in a very short time. So same thing with foreign countries, foreign countries, especially in El Salvador, Honduras, and Nicaragua, and Guatemala, they do change, so yeah, it's getting dark. The sun is setting. Let me turn the camera a little bit. Yep, the sun set right there. And it's getting cold too. So, especially me, I'm very sensitive about cold. I like the cold, but especially when it gets cold, I tend to like to get a slur of speech a little bit. It's been like that, so. Yeah, the mountain view is very nice. So that's why I put it here. I just like to do a live stream, especially looking at mountains like this. I may do other live streams very soon, outdoors. I may just do a live stream and just pull my camera out, out of a nice view somewhere, like maybe to Carvin's Cove, maybe, or maybe on a mountaintop. I may do a live stream on a mountaintop. Who knows? But this is a good view here. I just thought I'd just do a live stream and talk about. I'll try not to miss them. That's fine. Thank you. Yeah, like I said, I do live streams every Friday night around this time. Not night, but just around this time, 6, 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock. And I decided to do it maybe a Monday or Tuesday, mainly Monday, live stream when I'm driving. So, but yeah, I just went hiking today, and I went to Carvin's Cove. So I'm going to upload a full video of Carvin's Cove coming up very soon, and it's be part 8. So, Carvin's Cove is a very historical place. Like, this place I'm standing at right now is very historical. But like I said, things change, people change, and even cities change. Even a lot of history gets lost over time. So, and I bet you a lot of people don't realize this place was a farmland at one time. So, and also where that airport is right there, and you can't see it because it's over the hill. There was a farmland there at one time too. There was a huge mansion there at one time. Of course, they tore it down. That was way before I was even born. But they I think they built the airport for the first time back in 1940, and then there was a mansion that was there, and they kept the mansion for a while. And 1950s, late 50s, they tore the mansion down. So there was a mansion there at one time. So, but that's what I'm planning to do. I'm going to try to maybe someday go back to El Salvador, where I was born at, and kind of do like a sightseeing and stuff like that. I don't know. I'll figure something out. There's so many places I want to see. A lot of countries I want to see. Overall, I've been to 18 countries so far. So I don't know. Like, I got so many ideas, a lot of proposals. So, who knows? I may El Salvador next year, or a year after next, maybe in 2020. 27. So wait, yeah, 20. This is 2025, 2026. Yeah, 2027. So can't believe it's 25 right now. I was about to say 2015, but gee whiz, 10 years ago. Howdy, Blackwoods. Yeah, I'm just talking about, going back to my home country. I was born in. Of course, I'm an American citizen, but um, I was thought about taking a trip someday back to El Salvador and you know sightsee down there. Like I haven't been to El Salvador since what 1988, so that's been a long time ago. So yeah, it's a beautiful area. I mean, I made this live stream very short. I'm not gonna be that long because it's getting dark out here. But I'll turn the camera a little bit. See this sun setting right there, and you're actually surrounded by mountains. But behind me is the mall, the center, Walmart, and you got the restaurant. So it kind of drowns out the you know mountain view there behind me. So yeah, especially like I said, people have told me many times about, you ever want to go back to El Salvador and check it out again. I said I would, but then I guess at the time I didn't have the time and finances at the time, but now I do. And I've been thinking a lot about it now. So of course I had to take a tour guide, and and in case you guys coming on here for the first time, El Salvador, Guatemala, and Nicaragua, and Honduras, there was a civil war back in the 80s. So it's not a civil war now, but there's still a lot of crime in those countries, believe it or not. So I gotta be cautious. Anytime I go to a different country, either way, I'm still gotta be very careful. Especially when you go to foreign countries, to watch what you do, and watch your back, and make sure you don't go in a dark alley. It goes for any place you go to, what country you're from. I did that when I was in Canada. I went to Canada, Toronto, several years back, and I was still careful. So, but anyways, I'm gonna cut this stream off. I'm just gonna let you know that's what I was talking about. I'm from El Salvador, and I came to America in 1988, and it's been a long time since I've been back. So I was talking about maybe taking a tour guide next year and checking that place out for the first time in a very long time. And so that's what I'm talking about. And in case you're coming here for the first time, please subscribe to my YouTube channel and make sure you turn on all notifications. And also, anybody that loves to travel, like to explore, do outdoor activities or indoor activities, either way, please share my channel as well. So, it's getting very breezy out here too. The wind's picked up. So, but thanks for coming on here. I'm gonna let you guys go. It's getting very cold out here, very windy, and it's getting dark. And but that's what I'm going to talk about. My country of birth, and a possibility of me going back maybe next year or the year after next. So I don't know. But anyways, thank you for coming on here. See you guys later, and I'm going to upload a full video of Carve Part 8. So don't know, may load up tonight or tomorrow morning, either way. So anyways, thank you for coming on here. Thank you for supporting my channel, and see you guys on another live stream. Have a great day. Hey, have a great weekend too. Thank you.